A Scottish woman named Kira Cousins
Scottish.
faked an entire pregnancy, and then she pretended like she delivered the baby, but it was a fake doll.
This story is
Dude.
insane, dude. It
She
amuses.
convinced her whole family and friends.
Wild. It amuses and terrifies me all at once. It is largely kind of funny when you think about it, but also once you get past the funny, it becomes extremely terrifying.
Dark and
you're like,
scary.
holy crap, people are
What the
freaking
heck?
crazy. There's
I know, dude, this
psychopaths
is
out there
insane.
and they walk among us and they could be anyone. Here is a video that was posted on TikTok
Tic-tac.
by one of her friends, close friends, I think, right? That's what it said.
It seemed like it, yeah.
So, this is Kira at her own gender reveal, and me looking like a fanny at a gender reveal for a doll. But at the time, believing I was being supportive for a friend. Then she also went to a wedding with a fake bump. Then she said that the baby had heart problems. And then she was buying the baby clothes. And then the mum and gran bought the £1,000 pram. Then she sent me a video of the baby kicking. Then she posted on Facebook saying thanks to the gran and great gran for buying her a chair. Then there was just more photos of Kira and Bonnie Lee, this doll. Then in a few settings, the text messages are going to come up where she says that she had took Bonnie Lee to the hospital because she was cold, etc. Then all the blue chats that you'll see is me when I found out that it's a doll. That's her saying happy birthday to me. And then this is what her auntie's just sent me here. She thinks her mum was in it.
That's wild. She thinks her mom was in on it. Again, unconfirmed, but I can see her.
If her mom was in on it, they were trying to get money. That's what it was.
I can see her fooling everyone else. I do think it'd be much harder to fool a mom.
There was an article that we read, and apparently her hairdresser, she's a mom of 5, and immediately could pick out that this wasn't a real baby's bump.
Yeah, but I don't know how much I trust it because everybody wants to say I knew all along. You know?
I mean, she's the only one who claimed that to know all along. Out of that whole article. But then there's also not a whole lot of articles about this. I'm starting to believe this is all fake and that Neve made this all up.
Neve's the one.
Neve's the one who's tricking all of us right now.
Okay, so there's 2 obvious questions, right? There's the first one, how did everybody not know, and how did she get caught? Those are the first 2 questions that come to my mind. And apparently she was just sending people fake scans, fake pictures, with the doll. She had that AI video. I don't know if you caught it in the thing. Did you see it?
I did see that.
Creepy,
I thought she
dude.
got a moving baby, but it was an AI video.
That's what I assume because that's just wild.
Did the baby look fake to you at all?
As a doll?
Yeah.
Not for a newborn. No, it seemed.
It's hard to tell. Newborns come out
different. Yeah.
Yeah, funky looking.
So she had this whole elaborate thing going. I can see how some people wouldn't know. And we were talking with Satirius earlier because Satirius was like, "There's no way. How did people not know?" And I'm just like, no, I think the blind spots you have for people you love, you just assume people around you aren't psychopaths. You know what? That is people around her's fault. That is her friend's fault for assuming that there's no psychopaths.
She's not a psychopath.
Yeah, you're right though.
Okay, so tell me how many times you think people around us are psychopaths? I'm just, even then, she had to have slipped up one here or there, dude. Unless she just has.
Well, she did. That's why she got caught. But
what about even during the whole 9 months of pretending to be pregnant? She didn't slip up once?
Yeah, but it's a huge accusation to tell somebody, hey, are you faking being pregnant right now? Can you imagine having that conversation with anybody? I cannot imagine me going to your sister and being like, hey, is that real?
But did you question it? Did you question it even for the slightest?
Well, no, because you don't assume people are psychopaths. That's the problem with society, honestly. maybe that's the real issue here. This was also in Scotland, so maybe they're just weird over there.
They're different out there. They're different out in Scotland.
Side note. So her best friend Neve has this whole 10-minute video explaining a longer version of the story. Different things that would happen. How
we can't
she
really
would
understand her that well.
How she would wrap up the baby as well, and she'd keep it in a bunch of blankets and say, oh, the baby was cold. She also made up a story that the baby had some sort of heart defect. I think she was planning on killing off the baby eventually, right? To get rid of it, killing it off.
Sure.
Killing off the doll.
And people wouldn't ask questions after the fact, sympathize for her, the whole thing.
Ah, man, that's wild. Imagine if she had gotten that far. Anyways, so that there's more. We'll link it all down below if you want to see the full 10-minute thing. It is very hard to understand because, as Satirius just said, she's Scottish and she talks like this, but like worse because I can't do a Scottish accent as well. Anyways, she was also trashing the supposed father of the doll and saying how horrible he was, which to me is
you talking about Kira?
Yeah,
the mom?
Kira.
Yeah.
Which to me was one of the most egregious parts too. She told everyone that she had to deliver the baby alone and that he was pressuring her to get an abortion. That part I do believe, maybe he did, but I just, because she was lying about it, I'm just like, maybe he was right.
Maybe he really wanted to, yeah, fair enough. Poor dude, at least he's probably saved from all of that now, right? Just because this all came out fake.
Sure, after being emotionally scarred for the rest of your life and never trusting another person again. Yeah, no, he's for sure saved though afterwards.
Never mind, I'm sorry, dude. Sorry, Jamie.
I'm just kidding.
Hey, reach out if you need to talk to anybody.
If you need
For
to
real.
talk. Okay.
I can't imagine.
The next question that stands out is, how did she get caught? This one's funny. I was pointing to you, so you take it away.
You see my stupid face smiling, waiting for you to say something?
Yeah, I saw it.
Sorry. All right. Okay. Well, according to her friend Neve, who I think is behind all of this, actually.
Secretly.
Secretly. Well, she says either her mom or cousin walked in on Kira with the baby just lying there on the floor, right? Is that what happened?
Yep.
Could you imagine baby face planted?
Just, oh my gosh, dude.
Oh, dude, what the heck? You know what? Okay, I'm changing the story. Mother of Kira always knew, and or the cousin, and they were like, you know what? I don't want to fall for this. Let's just get Kira and wreck her only. And so now Kira's taking all the heat.
She's the fall girl?
Mother's scot-free. Yeah. Mother is Scottish-free.
No. All right. Well, pun aside, I think your first theory is better. That Neve's behind it. I like that one
Neve's
better.
behind it.
If you could build that story out more, that'd be better.
I'm not trying to create any sort of conspiracy theories here. I have no idea what's going on. Did we find out if anything happened to Kira?
No, they're still a developing story. So this we found an article in Cosmopolitan. Don't judge us, but that's where the story was from. Yeah. And in that article,
I don't browse Cosmopolitan. Just saying. In
that article, they have a link to her Instagram, but they do kind of say it's kind of hard to verify because people are just chasing clout or whatever. The Instagram itself put up an apology. She does seem to take full responsibility and stuff, but again, we don't know if this is real, if this is a real Instagram or not. It could be like that Coldplay thing, where it was a fake account for that guy.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
She did post on her story or Instagram as well. We'll be going live over the weekend to get my side of the story out and get the help I need. You'll need to be following me to get notifications when I go live. Once I've done this live, I'm going to try to take time off social media. Again, I don't know how much I believe this. I really don't. Yeah. I'm leaning towards this isn't really real. A small side note on these realistic looking dolls, because we were looking at them and they are creepy. I'm not religious, but they're demonic for sure.
like Labubus.
Yeah, I think this is what happens. We're this so let me just show you these. They're called
I don't know what you're referring to, but I can imagine they're freaking scary.
They're called reborn dolls. Look at this, dude.
This is not real.
This is freaking This is not legit. Well, they're not real, but they make them.
No, I mean.
Oh, I see what you mean. Sorry. Got too technical there. Yeah, they're freaking.
Oh no.
And so I was doing a little bit of research on who buys these, and my initial thought goes to Hollywood, right? They need a fake baby
they look
or
like
whatever.
Taxidermies. Yeah, right. Taxidermies.
Yeah, like the animals there, stuff and stuff. That's
creepy.
My initial thought though goes to Hollywood. Maybe they need a fake baby for something. You know, that makes sense as to why they'd make these, right?
Keep it to just Hollywood.
And then I researched it, and there are people who buy these and take them out and pretend to have kids.
What is wrong with this world, dude?
And the problem is with this whole accept everyone as they are, we're this close to affirming this type of behavior.
No. What?
This is where the breakdown of society begins. When we reaffirm
For real.
just anybody's idea, anybody's feelings, now we got to reaffirm fake babies.
No, we're not doing that. Mark my words, we are not
I-
doing.
I have to. I don't make the rules.
No,
Actually,
no.
no.
You can go against the
You're
rules.
right.
If the No Kings protesters can go against the rules, so can you.
It is no longer Joe Biden's America. You're right.
This is the generation of a king.
We are
You're
so
in the
bad.
king's era. This is insane. This is borderline. This is insanity. People going around and pretending like this is a real child. This is insanity.
Yeah.
What have we come to? What's wrong with us? Anyways, if you were the father,
nice. Go ahead.
sorry, if you were the father, what would you have done? Would you have disowned your child?
It's not a child. What do you mean? Disown what? What?
No. I'm not talking about the child of the fake baby.
Oh.
You're not Jamie. You're her father. You're Kira's father.
Oh. Dang,
Yeah.
I hadn't put myself in that position. I put myself in the position of the boyfriend or the baby daddy or the to-be baby daddy or whatever. If I was the father of Kira, I don't know. I would be very upset though. I wouldn't disown her, obviously. No, that's not. I don't think this is disowning, but we were definitely talking extensively about this. And if you're a psychopath, I will be kicking you out of my house as soon as possible.
Into a psych
I'm
ward?
not getting murdered in the middle of the night by my daughter. My
Oh,
psychopathic
dude, you ever
daughter.
seen the movie Sinister? Oof,
No, I haven't. but
terrifying.
What would you do?
And what would I do as a father?
Yeah.
I would find a professional help. Like there's no doubt about like whatever went through your head to think this was okay. I need to find her help, professional help.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe.
I don't. That's the first thing I would do.
I changed my answer.
That's
I'm
the
gonna go to
second
you.
thing I would do.
I changed my answer. I'm gonna go to you, and then you'll tell me to find professional help, and then I won't have to kick her out the house. And we'll do that. Although I don't know, I still wouldn't want her living near me. I'd be scared. Maybe when
Again, professional help.
maybe when it's my actual daughter, I'll feel different. But
Yeah.
this is wild.
Then I would be so mad at myself as to where I failed my daughter for her to do something like this.
I would blame it on her mother. Maybe that might be better. Just kidding. That's a joke.
You know what's crazy
Gosh.
though? From this point on, I'm just gonna my wife, every girl that I date, I'm just gonna be concerned. Are you one of them? It's gonna be in the back of my head. It's gonna be a question I ask inside my head. And I'm just gonna be looking a little bit closely at these women.
Topic transition.
Watch the full video for context.
Okay, just go ahead and switch it to Daydreamer's Choice because we don't have anything else.
Daydreamer's Choice is gonna be right here somewhere. There it is.
But make it seem
Daydreamer's
organic.
Choice. Oh,
So it looks like we fixed the wheel. And Daydreamer's Choice. Okay, put it away.
Oh, it is
nice,
Daydreamer's
you did
Choice.
Nice. This one's kind of funny and silly. I do have a little bit of a discussion on it just because I think it's very interesting. I've shown it before, but
Oh yeah.
look at this. Look at it go, dude. She knows all of it.
Look at it go,
And
dude.
you can tell she really plays this game.
How do you know her so well?
What'd you say?
I didn't have a lot of time outside.
I can see you alone in your basement doing this for like hours on end.
You already know what her favorite song choice was.
What I think is great though about this is that they're in what I assume is like a college room studying, right, for something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. It just takes me back to the college days where you had all these engineers and stuff. We were all in the room, but we each had our also like individual hobbies that we'd probably much rather be doing
Oh yeah.
than engineering. And something about that's like sad. Like I don't know how to explain it. Where it's like capitalism, if you will, tends to destroy part of the human spirit, in my opinion. It's still a great system. I still largely like it. But I don't know. There's something to be said about just doing what
You
you,
know the
love.
irony of that thought though?
What?
Maybe I don't know if that's irony, but let's take that game for example. It took an engineer who went through the same
to build that game.
it's the same situation to build that game, to get to the point to build that game.
That's true.
It's crazy how that works out, right?
That's a good, yeah.
Like the things that you have hobbies in required someone to develop something for you to enjoy that hobby,
Yeah.
which
true.
is insane. And you are now that person. Well, depending on what we choose to do from this point on, we are now those people.
Yeah.
Agreed. That's the same thing.
But I see that and I'm just like, I don't know. The human spirit's still alive out there somewhere, you know?
Oh yeah.
I like that. It gives me some faith in like, okay, people are still cool, in my opinion, you know?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna call her cool.
Well, okay,
She got
but you know
picked
what I
on a lot.
mean. All right, let's move on to the next topic.